name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara's Never Seen, and welcome to Mob Month. Today I am watching Goodfellas for the first time. I will be tackling Godfather 1, Godfather 2, and Scarface as well this month, and I'm really excited, slash worried that I'll think they're a little boring. Godfather 1 and 2 I really have been ignoring because I'm an idiot when it comes to reviewing films. I know this. You all certainly know it, as I've seen in the comment sections. I make mistakes when I'm reacting to these movies, and I say things that are dumb to film fans. And so to tackle something so well known, so just like unanimously loved and just awards and renowned and amazing and great, I get a little antsy, a little nervous that I'm going to mistakes. So today I'm starting with Goodfellas, and I really hope that I like it. Almost more, I hope that you like it, and well, I don't know, we'll see. Let's do it. As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a gangster. I need you to say that for the camera, bud. Yeah. Sure, yeah. No, it was an amazing movie. I'm an idiot for not having seen it. Sure, fine, all right. There's the video. See you next week, bye! You see there's tape on my fingers? It's because these rings are gigantic, but I had to be a mob wife, so I had to have big gems, you know? It's difficult. It's hard being a gangster. What is that term? It isn't easy being sleazy. What? Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. That's what I'm thinking of. This is a really long movie, and I didn't write that many notes on it. When a movie is ridiculous and bad, like Battleship that I recently did, I write pages and pages and pages and pages of notes because I hate it. And it's difficult to get through. So that really just entertains me as I'm watching this abysmal movie. This, though, I didn't write down like beat by beat what was happening, and I just wrote down things that really stood out to me. So this is gonna be less of a me going through and telling you what happens in a movie that you clearly know what happens already with 4x, and more of me just genuinely telling you what I thought about this movie. Good, bad, Goodfellas. Goodfellas, more like great fellas. Okay, moving on. First of all, I don't know if it's from my vanilla upbringing or what, but I really enjoy when movies have a ton of violence and a ton of bad language. It just tickles me to my core, and this one certainly did, and it kept me on my toes. It really didn't bore me like I thought it was going to. I have been avoiding watching this movie for a long time, and I put it in reluctantly, and I sat down, I was like, oh my god, okay. Maybe I'll pause it in the middle, watch the rest tomorrow. And from the get-go, it got me. It was so good, so entertaining. I love how you grow with the character, and you grow with him, obviously, with him like growing in age, but you also grow with the music. The style of the music changes with the different eras that we're in. You're going through like time, like it starts in the 50s, right? 1955, then 63, then 80, and you go through all these different time periods, different music within those time periods, and it's really well paced to the point where like at the end he's addicted to drugs, and the shots are way more chaotic and crazy and choppy, and the music isn't like this long drawn out beautiful. Same with the shots, long drawn out beautiful. It's more just like bam bam bam, hear you, thank you ma'am, kind of deal. I'll say this, the end editing is like Tamara's never seen editing. Chaotic and crazy and choppy, nonsensical, but great. The acting's amazing, the character development, killer, obviously. It's based on a true story, and I watched a History Buff's video on this right after watching the movie, and apparently most of it is really, really accurate. Much different than when I saw Cool Runnings and was thoroughly disappointed. I love Henry, but I think my favorite character has to be Karen. It's really cool that she goes through the different levels of being in a mob family the same way that Henry really does too. He has moments of doubt and moments of kind of adjusting to things and learning as he goes along, and same with her. She's really one of our more, maybe not innocent characters, but she's like a vessel into the sweeter side of some of these other characters. She challenges Henry. She brings up a lot of plot points where he has mistresses and where she doesn't feel loved and or she's gonna kill him and like lots of different things that just make her really interesting and like different than like the group of mobsters that we see a lot of, who are also just really, really well done and not boring at all. I don't know why I thought that mob movies were gonna be so boring, though I do hear that this is the more exciting version of Godfather. I don't know if that's accurate. I think that they're very differently paced, but I'm a little nervous to see Godfather. Okay, moving on. Joe Pesci plays Tommy DeVito. They kept saying Tommy DeVito in the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, it's Danny DeVito. Mixing up Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito, so. I hated his character. He was reckless, he ruined things. When he was killed, I felt no remorse. Like, what about me is so funny? You said that oh, you didn't say that I was funny? Okay. I wrote, they make it look awesome, just like such a blast. You're in a family, you're having a wealthy time, everyone else is like blue collar working. You know, Henry had 7 brothers and sisters, grew up with like an immigrant family, and all he wanted to do was be a gangster. And he did it. He realized his dreams, he made them happen. Also, I now know what this meme is from. I'm in on the joke. Nailed it. I wrote, I love the girlfriend, then the wife character, Karen. She's awesome, sassy, gorgeous, sweet, not supermodel, tough. I love her narrative throughout. I will say though that Karen is such a name, such a like, come on, shut up, Karen. Stop putting potato salad in that soup, Karen. You've never seen Goodfellas, Karen? Idiot. I mean, the best part about being a gangster in this movie is just like the endless funs, drugs, beautiful women, beautiful men, power over the law. And probably the worst part about being a gangster is the looming possibility of always maybe getting punched to death. So, the jail scene was really interesting, where they're eating all this nice food, and really all they talked about was food, and Karen is smuggling in drugs to him. Come on, Karen! The third act is him addicted to drugs, and he goes to jail for coke, and you see the dirtier side where the drugs are involved, versus at the front end it wasn't about drugs as much, and it was a lot better of an operation. He gets out on bail and then he rats all of his friends out and goes to witness protection. That sucks so bad for all of his friends, but I'm like, all right, cool. You got, your whole family is cool now, and like he's out in like suburban America somewhere and he kind of hates it, and he's just living in a normal life and a normal, that's not who he is. He's grown up his entire life being this one thing, and then to go, so I wonder how that is. I would love to now watch some interviews with the actual Henry Hill and read the book that he wrote. I think it's all so interesting, and so much more interesting that they kept it so close to the source material. I also love in true story movies where they have the screen of text at the end. They show you like a picture that it's like, Tamara Chambers went on to do nothing with her Saturday afternoon. Those kind of things, love them. It was great. It kept my attention the whole time. And that's really all I want from a movie. Just keep my attention, just cut out the boring bits. Go somewhere else, the bits. I always thought I would hate mob movies, but I don't think I've ever actually sat through an entire one. It's ridiculous. I saw that one with Johnny Depp a few years back. I hated that. I'm excited for Godfather. I'm excited to finally cross this bridge, that this has always been on my list of Tamara's never seen movies that I need to see, and I'm really excited to do it. I'm really excited to come at it positively now that I saw this. I'm so into it. I'm really just, I'm ready. I'm excited and I'm ready, and let's do it, let's live it, let's sieve it. Damn, feels good to be a gangster. I give this movie 9 hair flips out of 10 hair flips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next week. Bye! As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a gangster. And look at me now. Gangstering it up. Selling kibbles. Stealing wet food. Smuggling in treats.